Can we get a sailboat, chasing down the sunset as we float round and round the globe?
This is Margarida, the normal one in a not quite normal marriage.
And this is Peter. He's a little bit different, which keeps me on my toes. Together we are on an adventure that didn't work out as planned, but we are fighting back, so come join us.
Let's go.
While at the bar getting free internet, we ran into a couple. The girl is a South African champion, and what did she say?
Freediving.
Freediving champion. She might be a champion in lots of things. I don't know.
So we're just gonna hang out with them. They're gonna give me some tips. We're gonna think we're gonna do exercise in the pool and then maybe underwater. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Yep.
We had a good start with Natalie and Mark picking us up for our session.
All right.
Practice first on dry, and then we're going to do it in the water. So what happens in the water that's different to dry is that we have the Mammalian diving reflex. Have you heard of it? So it's really cool. So what whales have, dolphins have, birds, turtles, seals, they have a sort of adaptation to water that helps them to stay under longer. We have the same thing. So the second our face touches the water, we have bradycardia, so our heart rate will slow down. That's why when we're around water, in water... Is it because I was asking for the touch from the warm wind that's blowing and the last thing I'm going to ask is, how do you equalize? Like, can you show me now? Do it 10 times. Okay, so you're doing frenzel. So some people do a Valsalva from the stomach, and then that makes it harder to bring up the air. So it's good you're doing that. Is to just equalize and hold for 5 seconds and then release. So that's it. So equalize and release. And hold the pressure. Another one is like you equalize, so you equalize and then push the air ears in. And then out, and then in, and then out.
You try and create a vacuum with your mouth to flex the membranes inwards and then equalize like normal to push them outwards. You're going to get more flexibility in all the membranes. Like a fish.
So you're going to open them up and be like, stick the tongue in as far as you can. Yeah.
So you have to be a Maori.
Yeah.
Maoris be really good at this part.
Yeah. So you can even pull a face like
Go on. Let's see it. Come on, you can do better than that.
And you can feel like the muscles working in the back of the throat. Okay. So those are all exercises that will help with flexibility of the back of the tongue, which you want to use for frenzel. And then you station tubes to open them, especially when you do that flexing like that. Deep breathing. Just letting the breath guide your belly up. We're going to talk about like what to do now when you hold your breath. So for this is different than diving or like looking for a fish, so you don't have that motivation. And this exercise is static apnea, so you're completely still, just floating there. For some people that's the easiest, because you're not using your muscles, like you're not swimming around looking for something. You're just floating, yeah. So you can do a visualization, or you can do a mantra, or you can do a meditation. You can use whatever tools you have to relax completely. Because the only thing that's going to stop you or bring you up to breathe is your mind. Because your body's not using oxygen. So it's only your brain that consumes a lot of oxygen that might stop you and think that you need to breathe before you need to, etc. Okay. So different tools we use is we could do like visualizing, like doing something you really enjoy,
You can
I like
also
to
do.
visualize diving.
I try to visualize or think about urinating because it actually it relaxes you. You try it, honestly, people. You try it. You hold your breath. You dive down to the bottom, and you can get another minute. You can, well, yeah, in the wetsuit, yes. You can get another minute though, can't you? Everything just goes. Anyway, sorry.
Or you could actually just wee.
There you go. You're welcome.
You want to go to your happy place, whatever that is, okay?
I think he's referring to me. I'd be in your happy place, wouldn't I?
Sometimes. 2 regular breaths before that final breath. Keep it all relaxed. Soften the shoulders, soften the neck, the foot, relax everything. When the diaphragm lifts, try to relax it after. What happens when we hold our breath is the CO2 starts to build up, and what you're going to eventually start to feel is the diaphragmatic contractions. So you've probably felt the contractions before.
Maybe.
Okay, so what happens is the diaphragm pushes up and releases. So it's kind of like an internal hiccup, or how else can I explain it? It's like a sort of little punch in the stomach from the diaphragm. So the diaphragm is trying to force the air in your lungs to move out into your tissues. So at the end of your dives, when you come up, you need to do a few good recovery breaths, okay? Good. You can breathe whenever you need to, and recovery breathe. I didn't feel relaxed on this one at all.
I got 2 minutes 40.
Let's go and practice in the water.
I step into the water to wash away the pain.
I didn't have those contractions either.
Very good.
Should we tell her what she did, or it doesn't matter?
Just frustrating. 40.
Well done, sweetheart. Oh, sweetie, it's your second thing. It's your second go.
And it's really wrong.
High five.
Mark and Natalie here from Deep Search Aquatics. Natalie and myself are freediving instructors.
I'm Natalie Redmond. I'm a freediver from South Africa. I compete. I'm the deepest African woman diver.
You're a freediver from South Africa, but you're a South African champion.
Thank you.
And myself, what have I done? We're both instructors through Molchanov's, Patty, Apnea Total, IDA, and a few different systems.
Mark is a world-class safety freediver, so he's safety for 2 world championships and 3 other freediving competitions. He's actually safety me on a few record dives, so he's a pretty good diver and a deep diver as well.
And they're lovely people. They met us out of nowhere and said, "You should come freediving with us." And we said, "Okay."
Then we had a great time.
Yeah, the guys, Peter and Margarida, did really, really good breath holds. So we had some record breath holds for this part of the world today. With Margarida doing a total breath time of 2 minutes 40 and Peter doing a total breath time of 3 minutes 40. So they basically doubled their breath time, I think, although you do watch Aquaman and you probably know that Peter's already got a really long breath hold, but we made it more legit today with some breath holding exercises. So they did really, really well. something.
But people, if you want to know how to do this properly, yes, you shouldn't actually listen to Margarida, right? You can see Nat on her...
You can follow me on Instagram. I'm freedive_yoga. So obviously freediving, because that's what I do and love, and yoga, because I teach yoga as well. And you can also catch us. We have a small YouTube channel, so that's with Mark, Deep Search Aquatics.
It's just starting out, but soon to be a winner, people. It's about, what is it, sailing and freediving and yoga, maybe?
Yeah.
Look at that. Sorry.
So if you'd like to have a freediving experience, you just get in contact with them and you spend 2 days, 3 days, a week, whatever, on their boats, and they give you all the lessons that you need to get into this business. Well,
Yeah. Keep it safe, keep it real, and I hope you guys join us.
Nat said I had to talk about my experience, and here it goes. The first time I was doing the static apnea, I wanted to fart. And so I was actually using some of my muscles to hold that in. So I reckon, and it was a big one, I reckon I could have gone for another minute at least. So,
Let's go deeper and take it to the next level and check if my ears are up to the test on the line. Because I've been struggling for the past year equalizing in the water, we are going to try by going down feet first. When we go down feet first, the head is above. Therefore, it's much easier to bring air up to the eustachian tubes to equalize. As you can see, I'm slowly going down, always equalizing at every meter. This really made a difference for me. Now, let's watch head first.
now it's my turn. There are 3 ladies up there, but I noticed at the bottom a certain lady down there. Better grab another breath and go take a longer look. This one is my lady for life.
We had an awesome day with Natalie and Mark experiencing freediving.
Yep. Is there hope for you, Margarida?
I think there's hope for me. Natalie taught me a few exercises that will make my nose, my ears, all these muscles and throat muscles more flexible. So hopefully I'll be able to go deeper without any pain. You feel really safe with them. They make you feel comfortable because they explain all the steps that's going to happening in a really quiet, low voice. And gets you into a relaxing mode.
Yeah, she is a yoga instructor, and yes, she is very, very calm. And Mark certainly knows the science behind it. He knows everything about freediving, all the problems and all the tricks of the trade. So good on you guys. Thank you very much for that. And let's see how Margarida improves in the future.
Yeah.